Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Ones and Twenties, the show where we roll a lot of 20s, and as we saw last time, a lot more ones. Good job, everyone, especially Faith. But really, everyone. I don't think, David, did you roll a
I
single
didn't roll
one?
a
You
single one
didn't.
last
Good job,
episode.
buddy. You're doing
You
it.
jinxed us. You
You
know, I
did.
mean, by introducing it every
Ooh.
single time as David is the ones, you jinxed us.
Oh, perfect. Good. What a great result. I'm happy with it. Hey, David's got a T-Rex shirt on. All right,
Yeah,
he's exempt
He
from
gets
any
both. He
ones.
gets advantage on all of
look
his
at that.
rolls.
Of course he does. Fuck yeah. This is called catering to the DM. Get on his level, everyone. Get on David's level.
I don't
Well,
have any shirts with dinosaurs on them. I don't know what to do.
No, that's the problem.
Oh wow, Mitch. Yeah, thank you, David. Thank you,
I
I
have
have
a
David.
at
shirt
least-
with a turtle that's telling us to get Mitch McConnell. Does that count? He's a
I mean,
dinosaur.
that's good for different reasons. That's great for different reasons.
I
But
have
probably
at
that would
least-
get points.
I have at
Anyway,
least 2 other dinosaur shirts in my closet right now.
thank you, David. This is what I'm talking about. Anyway,
I also have a Bernie Sanders shirt that's him in the cold at the inauguration that says "The Man, the Mittens, the Legend."
I don't think I said my name. I am Omid Nilaram. I am your dungeon master. Let's go around the mahogany virtual table.
I'm
Dave.
David, clearly.
Oh.
I am I'm playing the role of the ones. Actual name Faith, but David is just kind of a code. It's a title more, an honor,
Roll the
really.
title.
I'm here to provide cosmic balance for everyone else. Hopefully, in theory.
Listen,
David, that might be copyright.
bet.
David, that
what's
might be
the word I'm
copyright.
looking for? Okay,
Thank you.
my joke is now null and void.
I'm sorry. It'll take it down
Identity
like I
theft
can't.
is not a joke, Faith. My name's David. I will make sure to hold all the ones with me this session.
Yeah, take them back. I don't want them.
Promises.
I don't want them.
Brilliant. I'm Susanna. I'm the only one who rolled one natural 20 last session, and hopefully that luck stays with me going into this evening. I'm gonna need it.
My name's Mitch. I either roll terribly or super well. So hopefully, because last time I wasn't rolling great. So this time, hopefully, that changes around. I don't have a lot of in between.
Yes, as the players learn how dangerous and dangerous
I learned
that this
nothing.
place is. Good. That's the way we want it, Mitch. So we are going to go off into another danger zone with a dire bear chasing. Who is it chasing? In Wolfric and
Korgon.
Korgon. Is this Knives?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. You two are currently running from a dire bear. What are you doing?
Running from a dire bear.
What's your speeds?
Yep.
What speed? I didn't calculate speed for him for whatever reason.
What's your dexterity
Yes.
modifier?
-1. Sorry,
Minus
no.
30.
I'm sorry.
My speed's 45.
-5 dexterity.
Minus 5
Minus
dexterity.
5 dexterity?
Yes.
You can't have -5. You have to. There is no negative for that unless you have.
Your
armor.
speed is, I think,
Dexterity.
20 or 25.
Yeah,
But-
your dex. Oh, is your dex 5? Is that what you're saying?
My dexterity is -5.
Your dexterity score is
Minus
minus 5.
Gotcha.
Jesus Christ.
No.
His dexterity
modifier.
modifier. Okay.
Yeah, the modifier
So
is
it can't
right.
go below 30 unless you were wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
And you're not.
30.
So you have a 30, which is bad. For this instance. So what are you two doing? The dire bear is catching up on you, Corgan.
On me.
Yeah, and you're all heading
I'm
north
in
towards the
the-
mountain because that's where you ran away.
We're all heading towards the mountain.
Well, you don't
Good,
have to
yeah.
go. I mean, you got out of that area and got above ground, and it was like at the north side. You could technically go east, west,
What-
or north.
What can I see around us?
Like,
Like, what's the terrain like?
what are you looking for?
Something big, hopefully. Like, I want to see if there's like a rock that we could maybe climb up on, I guess, or
Okay.
maybe a tree, because bears can't climb trees. I swear. I promise. They
Make a
can.
perception check. God, I
But
hope you
maybe
find
we
a
can
rock
find a
and not...
maybe we can find a tree that this bear can't climb. Is
I
all I'm
really hope
saying.
you don't find a
Nope.
tree.
We need
Please
to find a
rock.
hill that goes downhill.
Oh my God.
11.
11? Okay, that's decent. Rock. This is a rockier area. So I will say you do see a large rock and some trees nearby. You see either or. You could go either option. The rock isn't necessarily very big. And it... Yeah.
Do the trees look close enough together that the bear would have a hard time following us?
You're not... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because the bear is rather large.
The bear is rather large. With
I'm also
your-
not very
with your-
smart, so
Right. With your check, I'm going to say maybe. You're not sure. You can try to go for the ones that might be closest and hope, but you don't have exact measurements. But it is gaining on knives.
Okay. Wolfric is going to shout. He's gonna say, "Gesundten Bauman." And he's gonna
All
run.
right.
He's gonna start running for the trees.
Gorgon, what are you doing?
Not knowing what that means, he's gonna follow
You-
Wolfric.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Wolf. Mm-hmm.
I'll let this resolve.
Wolfric, give me a luck check.
Ooh, yeah. The whole
Wolfric.
-1.
Oh,
Oh no.
Since I'm leading knives to safety, can I take this as tribes and or herding?
Sure, I'll let you take this as
Hell
herding.
yeah, for a +1. Well, fuckity shit. 5.
5? Okay. You run through the trees and you look back and it easily right through them. It has no issue getting through. It had actually room to spare. And it is still
Cool,
charging
great.
at
Love that
you
for
see
us.
knives, it's getting pretty close.
getting desperate. Can I find a branch of a largish branch on the ground, or if not, just hopefully grab a branch off a tree and break that off?
Give me a perception check with hinder. No, give me a perception check.
That's a straight roll for a 6.
Okay, the only thing you see is you don't see any on the ground. You'd have to grab one from a tree, which case you'd have to make a strength check to rip it off as you're running by. So it is a high DC.
I'm remembering now that reminding everyone that we can push to succeed.
Right. I'm gonna try
The mechanic.
grabbing. I'm gonna try grabbing one of the branches then.
Okay. All right. One of the ones from the tree.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Total of 20.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Damn.
Hell
Yo,
yeah.
Corgan is buff.
I forgot. I couldn't remember. All right, yeah. As you're running past, you see like a hefty branch. Actually, you're like, I can get this. You grab it, and you're able to rip it off before it slows you down and tear this branch off. Were you going for a pointy one or a bludgeony one?
I was looking for one that just looked big. Like, not necessarily like a good weapon, but something that just looked big that I can use as an intimidation.
Okay,
Something
I'm gonna
to-
say it's like a bludgeoning. It's got like a blunt end, but it's thick and pretty big.
Once
Yeah,
I
you
have
rip
it,
that off. Mhm.
once I have it, I'm gonna turn around and just start making noise. I'm gonna try to frighten this bear
All
away.
right, so you
Making a
stop
ton
and
of
you turn
noise.
around. Okay, go ahead and give me a intimidation check with bolster 1.
I also have frighten as a special.
Gotcha. Yep, that would be it. I know, Faith. I could have said even more that made it sound like it, and I was like, I know it already sounds like it, but let's not go in too deep. That's what she said. All right.
David's back.
Dave, what'd you
That
get?
wasn't a 1.
Okay, that's good.
But I might have to push. Let me just okay. Plus the 12 total.
12. Okay. You can push if you would like.
Do
That's
I
not too bad.
do I roll both dice again or just
You
the
just
D20?
succeed, but something bad will happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna push because I rolled a fucking natural 2 on the die.
You gonna push? Jesus.
Yeah, I still got a
Okay.
12.
So you're banging and making a lot of noise to scare this thing away.
Yeah, get out of here! Go, get! If it gets, I don't know how close it is.
You've stopped it. It's just it's
It
having some
stopped?
trepidation. Yeah, it did stop.
Okay, so I already did some damage to this thing.
Yeah, you threw a
Uh,
rock at it. Yep.
yeah, and I did 6 damage. I remember.
I thought it was 5.
It might have been 5 or 6.
Okay.
Regardless.
It's 5, but yeah, it doesn't matter. A little light.
Well, unless
Uh-huh.
I would like to, now that it's stopped. First
Uh-huh.
of all, do I notice that it's stopped? Can I, like, I
Yeah,
probably
you're
heard him make all the noise,
Yelling.
right? Like,
yeah, definitely. I mean, you're a bit ahead of him,
Yeah.
but yeah.
cool. I would like to break the bear's kneecap.
What the fuck?
Okay, so you're gonna go up to the bear.
I've got a staff,
You do have
And
your
it's a-
staff.
and it's a light weapon
Okay, and it's two-handed.
with my shillelagh, right?
Right.
And I will. So, yeah,
Okay, are you? Yeah. Okay, so that would be a D8, or
Mhm.
not? You have to hit. So you run
Right.
up to the bear. Go ahead and make an
Yeah.
attack roll.
17.
17. Let me see if that's a major hit. It's definitely a hit. Bear.
This is the A team. Actually,
Right? Ah, there you are, Cave Bear. Okay. What was the total?
17.
That is a major hit.
Nice.
So go ahead
Cool.
and roll damage.
So I do a D8.
That's a
What's the major-
D8 plus dexterity, and then for bludgeoning, you ignore some of its block.
Hell yeah. Okay, 7. 7 damage.
7 damage. Goddamn. Okay. Give
Tony,
me 1
break his
second.
kneecaps. Sorry, that's instinct. That made your name's not Tony. My bad. Someone I used to know.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? So yeah, you as it's kind of wary of going forward. You just run straight up to it, and before it has time to really do anything, you just whack its kneecap. Give me another intimidation roll with bolster. I'm gonna say 2 based off
Hell
David
yeah.
and you doing that.
Who's rolling?
Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I assume me,
Yeah.
considering I'm the one that just broke its kneecap. It's a good thing. Intimidation is one of my skills. Also, it's a good thing I had that bolster 2. 12.
Same thing I rolled.
I rolled a 5 on the die. I rolled a 5. But I
Do you
rolled a
wanna
6 on
push?
the. I rolled. Yeah. Can I? Is that a failure? Do I think?
That's a failure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
push.
definitely a failure. Okay, you push. Okay.
I'm gonna lose my shillelagh, but I'll push.
So the bear freaks out and just makes a claw attack real quick on you,
Sure.
like as it's freaking out.
Yeah.
What's your dodge?
16.
You're so lucky. Okay. All right. And it tries to slash at you, and you. How do you dodge out of the way?
I think probably. So I just like swung down,
Mhm.
and I've probably like dealt with wolves and stuff before, because of like my sheeps, and like obviously this is different.
Right.
but I would know that the key to fighting a wolf is that you have to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
So probably what's going to happen is I'll swing down, sort of like a golf swing, hit him in the kneecap, and then use that momentum to sort of duck underneath and just like onto the other side of him.
Okay. And as you do that, it out of instinct clawed at you, but afterwards it turns around and starts running back home.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I just
See-
turn to Knives and go,
This is the alternate reality that could have happened.
Nice,
The other
nice
way.
kid. That was good. Literally just got some cojones on you. You just went straight up to that thing.
Was?
Was that common? Do you speak common?
Ich spreche nicht.
This is gonna be hard. Name?
Das haben wir schön gemacht. Ich heiße Wolfric.
Is it Heisen or Wolfric?
Ich heiße Wolfric.
Oh, it's the whole. Okay, it Heisen Wolfric.
Yes.
Nein.
9?
Nein.
9. Like we counting now?
Nein.
That's no. 9 is no.
Ja.
Okay. I understand that.
Ich
You is you?
Ich
Okay, it is you. Okay.
heiße.
Is that your name? Heisa?
Nein.
No.
Heiße ist.
I don't understand how.
Heiße ist ein Verb.
I think I understood a word there.
Ich heiße Wolfric.
Oh. Okay, so your name's Wolfric.
Ja.
Corgon. It's really weird. I don't understand how you can understand me, but just don't speak the language. Is this more of a choice thing? Because I respect it, but like it would just make this whole situation a lot easier if
Händler
Okay.
sprechen oft gemeinsam.
that just right over my. You can't see my hand. It flew right over me. Are we gonna stick together? Or what are we doing here? I think we should stick together.
Ich will mich nicht trennen. Ja.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. It looks like I'm gonna be learning a new language with you.
Wir gehen zusammen. Wir gehen zusammen.
So
Gehen.
you want me to go ahead?
Wir gehen. He just
Oh,
used
we.
you and him. Wir gehen
Oh, okay. Okay.
zusammen.
That last part I'm not getting.
I think we're all learning German.
Das ist okay.
I don't
Yeah.
understand. I don't know if you're just speaking English in a German accent anymore.
No, I'm literally
No, it's
speaking
German.
German. I
Oh,
might be
okay.
mispronouncing a couple of the words.
Ja is
But
yes. There's like
ja
I
is yes
understood.
in
I
German,
understood that.
yeah.
Yes, I know that.
English is a Germanic language.
The reason why you're
Old
picking up on it
German's
kind of
very
easily is
And
because
about 40% of their vocabulary.
in part, English is based on German. In part,
In part.
the other parts are like French for some reason, but you know.
Because
because
the
they're all up in
English
that
were
place.
William the Conqueror.
It's
1066?
well,
Hmm.
right. It's because the Normans invaded England, and then the ruling class spoke French, and all the commoners were like, "Oh, we want to be fancy too. We're gonna speak French now." But like they said it in like old German. except not really Old German. It's more Anglo-Saxon, but still.
Which is why we have pork and pig.
Exactly.
I know that much.
Basically, anytime there's a meat that goes on your plate, that's from French. Anytime there's an animal, that's from Germanic languages.
Almost all our words for government are from French. All our words for the home are from English. Or English, it's from German, sorry.
Old German / Anglo-Saxon, some combo
See,
thereof.
you're
And then there's some
learning.
Old Norse thrown in there. Did you know we
For
borrow a lot
flavor.
of shipping terms from Icelandic? Or not a lot, but some ship terms.
Interesting.
You're
So-
learning in this D&D show.
You're learning.
You're
So what are
gonna
you two
learn,
doing?
goddammit.
So what are you two doing?
I guess keep heading towards the mountain.
Towards the
Yeah.
mountain? Okay.
It's like the
Excuse me.
biggest
biggest landmark.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cat. You are about to head down a mountain.
All by yourself. Don't wanna be.
Yeah, I don't want to be caught by this
Griffin.
big bird.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it. It could
Yeah.
pick me up and chuck me off the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So I hid from it. I actually hid pretty well.
Successfully,
from it.
yeah.
And I'm gonna climb down the mountain using my specialized mountain skill, my proficiency in athletics.
Make
All
yourself
right.
bigger.
Make your
I
your
can't
athletics.
hide if I make myself bigger.
Right, but you can climb easier.
That is true. You would have an easier time climbing.
Plus, also, if you're big, maybe the griffin won't fight you because you're big.
It's pretty big.
Historically, that has not gone over well in this world.
Noises apparently has helped the most.
You just
go
need to
ahead.
have a +6 modifier to frightening.
And also extreme violence.
I've got bad charisma. I don't deal with things.
So
I
do
lead
extreme
problems.
violence.
Listen, it's a little
I
kid. She's not
lead.
gonna fight a griffin. All right. Anyway, Susanna, go ahead and make an athletics check to try and climb down this mountain.
And I get to add my mountains to the check.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
That's a 14.
14. So you're going pretty slow. At one point you slide a bit and a bunch of rocks tumble down. You just catch yourself, but you are you're definitely taking your time. Give me another check. Actually, give me a perception check first to see if you find like a better spot to grab onto, or a better path down.
3.
Nope. So give me another athletics check for climbing down the mountain.
She'll be climbing down the mountain when she comes.
11.
11? Okay. Same thing. You're not. You're being very cautious and going slow, but you're having a hard time to make sure that you do not fall to your death. But you are getting down without falling. It's a decent pace for climbing down an entire mountain with no gear. It's pretty good.
I mean, there's not really much else I can do other than climb down the mountain
All right.
until I'm off the mountain.
Right. Anything? Is there anything you want to do in this moment, or do you want to just keep going at it?
Make sure I don't get picked off by a bird and get down the mountain.
Well, you rolled a 3 on your perception check before, so I'm going to say you're not really sure if you see it. Go ahead and give me another athletics check then.
No. 8.
8? Okay. You grab onto a rock, and it's not sturdy. It
I
is
think
loose.
I'm going to push.
Hold on.
because-
I'm not
Okay.
going to have you push on this one, but you grab it, and it's loose, and you start to you lose your grip with your hand, and you're just holding on to the one. Give me another athletics check to be able to grab back onto this. Your feet are also dangling.
Love that for me. Oh, there we go. Now I'm finally rolling decently. That's a 21.
Hey, there we go. Oh, yeah. So you get your
A
hand.
little bit
back on
of adrenaline kicked in.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, finally, and you're like, and your survival instinct, even though this isn't a city, and you just use that Goliath blood to really latch onto this thing, and you feel like with that scare, seeing what's happened, your adrenaline pumping, you're having an easier time actually being less cautious as you go down, but being a lot more confident about it, and it's helping you get down faster. I'm gonna have you make one last athletics check for getting down the mountain. And I'm going to give you, well, I'm going to give you bolster 1 because of how confident you were.
I don't think it matters.
I mean, probably
Based on
not,
her
but
expression.
I would have given it to her either way.
It actually might, because I rolled higher on my bolster than I rolled on my D20.
That's what happened to me when I made the intimidation check.
I at least did not roll a natural 1. I rolled a natural 2.
Jesus.
Hey, that's how you know we're not fudging the rolls, people. All of them are terrible.
That's true.
So that's 6. That's actually a 10, though.
It's a 10? Okay. That's so nothing bad happens again. So you're able to go at you go back to that same normal pace after that burst of speed once the kind of fear kind of settles back in.
The bolster saved my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you were making some mistakes before, but you were more confident about like being quicker to react, and you are able to eventually get to, as you're getting closer to the bottom of the mountain. Yeah, you get to the bottom of the mountain. Finally, and it took a while, and you're very drained. Give me a stamina check, Susanna, or it might be called something else.
Endurance?
Endurance, thank you. Endurance check.
I rolled a natural 18, so that's dirty 20.
Hey, okay, you do not take a point of exhaustion
I'm
from.
flip-flopping all over the place this evening.
You do not take a point of exhaustion for your travel down the mountain somehow. That was like the highest DC.
I'm 11. That's how. I'm boundless amounts of energy.
So you reach the bottom, and before you is a large forest that you saw from above, with the river to the, because you saw it from up above, the river to the east of you.
I am going to keep sort of hugging one face of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And can I follow the mountain to where the river is, or would I have to leave the mountain entirely to get to the river?
You think you could follow the mountain all the way to the river?
Then I'm gonna follow the mountain towards the river.
Okay, give me a perception check.
5.
5? Okay. Wolfric and Knives, can you give me perception checks?
Do I get a +1 for mountains?
It's not for seeing anything on the mountain.
15.
Okay. David, are you there? Nope, David's a cat.
Hold
now.
on. Sorry. Something came up. Perception.
Perception.
David has changed
5.
the posture.
5. Amazing.
15.
So,
I have no modifier.
So Wolfric, yeah, you see a little girl as you got closer to the mountain. Turn to her, get to the bottom, look around, turn to her side, and begin to start walking east.
I'm gonna pound Knives on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, you said, what was apple again?
Jesus Christ.
Apfel.
Just apple.
No, 9. Apfel.
Appel.
Apfel.
Apple.
Oder da drüben ist ein Mädchen. And I point.
You see a mansion? What?
Nein, da drüben ist ein Mädchen.
So once he points it out,
Oh, like matron? Like
Ja.
maiden. Like okay, I understand. All right. Hey,
Yeah, hey, Cat, you hear someone yelling "Hey" at you.
She will try to hide.
Oh, God. I
Okay, you're in plain sight. They can see you. You may
She's
attempt a
gonna
stealth
try
check.
and
Though.
hide anyway.
You may attempt a stealth check.
oh, wait, where are you?
18.
18.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
you see her dash into the trees.
No,
I'm
wait.
gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna follow.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we? We're lost.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow. I realize that saying something to her is probably not gonna be helpful.
Right.
At least not until I can see her.
Okay, so you're getting closer.
I'm gonna observe them. How would I, as a player, roll a sort of insight check on other players? She just kind of wants to gauge whether or not they're weirdos or
Well, they're
Cannibals.
definitely
helpful?
weirdos.
Make it.
Are they covered in blood? What's their deal?
Not anymore.
Yeah, so make a perception check. You're not gonna get inside, but you can see if they're have blood and stuff or walking aggressively.
8.
Walking aggressively.
8, you're not sure. It's an aggressive way of walking towards someone.
Can I see her when I
make a perception check? David, you can also make one. Since I assume you're also getting closer.
got another 5.
15 again?
15, that's not enough to see her. So you're observing them as they're looking for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch them for a little bit. See what they're doing.
Wo bist du gegangen?
What? I didn't see where she went.
You did. She went into this patch, but you're not
Wir
exactly
sind
sure.
freundlich. I'm calling out into the woods these things.
Ah.
Hey, we're lost.
Hello?
I don't know if you can hear us, but we're lost. Don't know where we are.
Wir sind freundlich.
Oh shit! Don't mind the blood. It's animal blood. I swear.
How convincing does that sound?
It's how convincing it sounds to you, to Cat.
I'm a cook. I used to work at. Fuck.
Used to work at fuck.
I used to work.
He was trying to remember the name of the place, but he has.
No, I know why.
I know.
It's just so funny.
Ich habe ein Monster besiegt.
Yeah, she's gonna drop down behind him.
Behind him? Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
How did you get here?
Oh fuck! Oh,
Where are you from?
Wir kamen dann von drüben. And I point to where the direction we came from.
And before that, before you were there?
Ich weiß nicht.
I don't really remember where I came from. Really, there was a lot of people. I saw lights.
Lights in
Remember-
the sky?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
dancing with someone.
She called them something. I'm gonna try and say a name. I'm gonna try and ask them if they know Sharn. Do I remember the name Sharn?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Sharn?
Do we know Sharn?
Sharn knows a lot of people because Sharn is like one of the best healers in the city.
I would say probably Knives has a better chance of knowing her than me, but also
Yeah.
my chances are not bad.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you're not sure, you may roll a history check, Mitch.
Yeah.
And David, you may as well.
Oof.
History would be knowledge.
Yeah.
5.
Nope.
13.
No.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Ich weiß nicht.
She was at the place too. The big place that I used to be at. She knew what the lights in the sky were, but I can't remember what she called them. Before I ended up here too.
How long ago?
Just a couple hours. It took me a little while to get off the mountain.
Us too.
Also, there was like a really big like fuck off bird. Like it was huge, and also not a bird. It was like had like a lion body or whatever.
What a coincidence. We were being chased by a fuck off bear. It was really big. but
How
we
big
scared
was
enough.
it? Like taller than you?
Yeah,
Shit.
I know. It's not used. I'm not used to seeing things bigger than me.
You said you had knives? You were
I used
knives?
to. My name's Corgon Knives. Nives.
But you don't have any.
No, fortunately not. That would have made the bear situation a lot easier, really.
I'm Cat.
Ich
And
heiße Wolfric.
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 Yeah.
Are you from the big place too, Wolfric? The a lot of like people like us people, but like lots of them.
Ich glaube nicht.
No, you're
Ich
not.
weiß nicht. Oder ich glaube nicht.
That sounds like no. That sounds like a negative. Okay.
Well, we reached the mountain, and you say that there's a fuck off bird up there, so we probably shouldn't go up there then, huh?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. I saw a river, east, which was why I was going that way.
Yeah, we're just kind of following landmarks, so I guess the river's as good as any place to go.
Wir sollten eine Wohnung finden.
Do you remember anyone? I can remember my mom's, but I can't remember their names. But I remember Sharn.
I have strong feelings about someone, but I can't remember who.
Okay, so it's weird that I remember somebody. That's weird because I've forgotten everything else.
I mean, if the same thing happened to us, yeah, that would be weird.
Well, the lights happened to us. That's the same thing. What other different thing would happen?
I mean, we appeared in different spots, so
Oh,
that's
Dave.
different.
Just a quick thing, David. When I shook my head before, sorry, I didn't mean like you don't remember anyone. You just don't remember their names. My bad.
Oh, okay.
My bad. My bad.
Sie macht einen Punkt.
What
I'm
is
looking at
Nothing
knives.
for you either.
Ich glaube nicht.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the river. Do any of you know what plants look like?
Well,
Like-
this came from a plant.
As I hold up a giant branch.
She's gonna look around and look for any like sharp rocks.
Sharp
Zum
rocks?
Schluss dann eine bleibe.
Should make a perception or nature check.
I used to be a cook. I specialized in magical creatures.
Not great. 11.
11, you find a decent rock.
Right. I just want like can chuck it at something, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really much for I'm not really much of a herbalist, just thyme.
That's what Sharn was good at, which is why I was wondering, and it's weird that I remember her, but
There's a lot of seasoning, really. Thyme, cilantro, lettuce. None of which I've seen so far.
Ich kann hauptsächlich Gras.
I think I understood grass.
Ja.
Oh. I'm learning.
that's good. Okay, so to the river then. I was following the mountain, but I guess we could hide under the trees. I don't know which is safer. You said you saw a bear. I saw something with wings and claws, so maybe just be quiet.
Wir von den Tieren. And I point to a direction.
Yeah, is it in the direction of the river?
Ja, das
Oh.
Fluss.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could probably find something to drink.
River.
Das Fluss.
Mm-hmm.
That's plus.
Das Fluss.
River.
That's
Yeah,
plus is
that's
river.
plus.
Okay.
This is gonna make us all learn
I'll start
German.
going in that direction.
That was my secret plan all along. I just wanted to teach you guys German. I don't even know German that well.
Das
I'm
Fluss.
calling this group I Tarzan Eugene.
All right, so we're gonna move from y'all, and I think we're gonna go to Swamp Party.
Oh,
Swamp
man.
Party.
We're gonna go to Swamp Party.
We're having
So
a
we've got-
great
we've
swamp
got the
party over
A
here.
team, which isn't actually that good.
Right.
We've got me, Tarzan, you, Jane. We've got the aristocrats. We've got Swamp Party and Nick, the horse boy.
A boy
This-
that is boy.
The Lone Ranger.
I just want to
Come
say
on.
that I just want to say that if Dante's plan had worked, that would have been the super badass. I wanted it to work so
Yeah.
badly. I want to say that. Like,
But then
I
you
was
went
gonna
and
be
crit me.
I'm so
That's not
excited
my
to
fault.
be the first death.
No,
I'm
I
so
crit-
excited to be
I
the
crit-
first death.
I crit Sharn. I just hit you with a normal wolf attack, but it's a wolf
I'm
attack.
excited to
It's
be
gonna
the
bad.
first death here. Let's do
So
this.
Forlorn's in the swamp, right?
Yeah, he's in the water.
Okay. So John Doe and Clem, seeing that, you know there's not enough time for the troll. The troll will get to where he is before you'd be able to go back and do anything for him.
But the troll's getting closer to the water, right?
Yeah, the troll. So he just
The troll
splashed
didn't fall in.
No, the troll did not fall in. You may attempt to try to help him out. You will probably get caught.
Yeah.
Is the
Clem
thing.
looks at this situation. He'll try help.
Okay.
He'll what'll he do? Well,
You help them out.
Sorry, wrong voice.
My knives here.
You help him out. I'll distract it.
Okay. Okay, what are you doing, Clem?
He's gonna.
Clem is like
Oh.
waits to see how John
I've
Doe
done
is
my
gonna distract it, but Clem is gonna whistle for the crocodile. Wait, no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that is a bad idea. I mean, if you
Forlorn
like to-
is trying to
Clem,
swim.
Clem, you know what? Clem's gonna try and hit it with a rock.
Oh, the troll?
Mhm.
Okay, so make a perception check to grab a rock real quick.
Ooh, it's not my strong suit.
Hmm
9.
9. You get a tiny little pebble.
Okay, can I roll a luck check to see if I have a slingshot?
To see if you have a slingshot. I'm gonna say no for that.
Okay, then I will,
Could attempt to craft one at some point if you'd like, but you will not have one on you.
no, I look at this pebble, I flick it away, and I just grab, whatever, like, hefty thing I have in my pockets.
Whatever hefty thing.
Yeah, one of my snake oil bottles.
Another snake oil bottle. Okay, you're starting to run out of snake oil. Give me a luck check for how many snake oil bottles you have. You already used one up.
8.
8. You have 1 left.
Okay, after this one?
Mm-hmm. No, this is the
Okay.
last one. This is the last one.
Oh, no, I'm not throwing that.
Okay.
I just kind of go, I look at Forlorn, and I'm like...
So
What can you
John, what are you doing?
He's gonna do the Han Solo Chewbacca tactic. Just
Which
yell
one?
at the top of his lungs and run towards the troll.
David's
What-
gonna get 2 of his characters killed.
What's your goal with this, David? What's he trying to do?
Intimidation?
Confusion.
Confusion. Okay.
Up until this point, we've been running away. The last thing it expects is for someone to run directly at it.
Make a persuasion check.
That's a natural 20.
David!
He's the 20 now, you fucks. All right. Anyway.
Try anything. You said try anything.
Okay, so you run up to him screaming, and then you just stop right in front of him. You keep screaming and screaming at him. He stops there. It's like,
Then I'm gonna try to push him to the ground.
While he's distracted, if I have time, I will run and go for Forsworn.
And you're trying to
Forward.
push him, John?
Actually, on second thought, I'm gonna extend my hand out to shake its hand.
Good game.
Team
It's-
is just like John. No, I really want John to be like, have you ever had an accounting problem? You see, I'm really good with numbers.
It's gonna look at your hand, look back at you, inspect it some more, look around your body. Are you carrying anything that looks like weapons?
No.
Okay.
My name's John Doe. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I love this so much.
I'm just kind of like in the background.
Forlorn is like just like now climbing out of the swamp
Mhm,
water.
yeah.
Just completely drenched. See, I don't really speak that language, but I know a upset customer when I see one.
And he points at the others.
What I think he wants you guys to apologize.
I get down, I'm like, I have no dignity, and I get down on all fours and start bowing to him.
Give me a persuasion check. See how he takes this.
Can I use my, oh, I was using the wrong stats earlier. Luckily I didn't make any checks, really.
Okay,
My luck
great.
check would have failed either way. May I use my plead for mercy skill?
Oh, 100%. This is
Thank
what this is
you.
made for.
can't believe this is working.
18.
I can't believe this is working.
18.
Yeah.
What's Forlorn doing?
He's like dragging himself out of the water, like coughing up water.
I like to think that Clem was going to help Forsworn, and then you were like, "No, apologize." And right as Forlorn was reaching for his hand, Clem turned away and he went back into the swamp.
Okay, so you're currently on the ground pleading with him, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the troll is just gonna look at you.
What does he have? Do you understand what I'm saying?
We are sorry. Oh, so sorry. We are sorry.
He
Well,
gestures to the area.
Well, how do we get out of here? And he takes off his hat that I'm now deciding he has. In which direction should we go? He points to the mountain. Is the mountain good? No. Oh, we shouldn't go to the mountain.
He points behind him. And he points east.
Or we should go east.
Thank you for helping us.
John turns back. This very fine gentleman is saying that we should go east.
I'm like still on my knees, and I'm like, I look at this giant, and I go, "Sir, you are the light of our lives. Thank you."
And he will
Truly an impeccable gentleman. I am honored to be in your presence. I am so sorry. You know what? Knowing that we've making a friend, we're making progress. I take out the bottle and I hand it to him.
You hand it to him? Okay. Yeah, he'll. Give me a persuasion.
Just eat the bottle.
Give me a persuasion check.
Forlorn is just catching his breath on the ground, just.
See how he feels about this.
Oh, he
So,
might
so
not
life.
like this. I'm bad at persuasion. Oh yeah, he doesn't like it. 4.
4?
Oh God.
He'll grab it. Pop the cork.
And I'll gesture out and just I point at my head like dump it on me.
Breaks it over your head. Thinking that's what you're talking about.
Clem, it goes to the ground.
Well, it's gonna do some damage. So let's. Okay, you take. Hold on, what's his? Yeah, you take 3 damage. 3 damage.
I fall down, but I try to make it like, oh, you're so strong. Please don't kill us. Thank you.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay.
Or deception.
Acrobatics.
Well, I mean it's truth, but yeah. Okay, yeah. Acrobatics.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Well, thank you very much for all your help. We'll be heading off now as he's picking up Forlorn.
And he'll, just to cement the idea, he'll show his claws. And they are very long. It looks like one of these would kill you immediately.
Okay, we're going east. We're going east.
As we're walking away, I think we might have been trespassing there.
Yeah. No, I've been as someone who has squatted in and been kicked out of many homes, that we 100% just were like living in his like bedroom. We were actually, honestly uncool of us. That was very rude.
I mean,
God, John, how could you have let us do that?
We kind of just appeared here. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and I shake his hand.
John, you caught that already. What's your name?
Clem. I go by Clem.
Clem.
My mother named me Clemac, but that's a mouthful.
Can we walk and talk? Because there's a lot of danger. We could maybe leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. We can talk about how you abandoned me.
What?
Well, it's a strong word, don't you think?
Thank you. John, was it?
Yes, John.
Okay, you considered abandoning me.
Well, there was the troll was closest to me, to be fair.
Me, when I was the ideas guy, you abandoned me to a crocodile.
You made
I
friends
thought we
with
were a
it.
team. I told you to run. I came up with a plan to try to get away.
I don't think running is really much of a plan.
No, but the dodging was.
That did help for a bit.
That did help me.
Yeah. And you were gonna leave your plan guy in the drink.
Well, I think we should just stick together. I probably just stop arguing because we're kind of in this together. In an unknown area, don't really know where we are. Don't know how we got here.
Well,
Nearly
there
died
was
to a troll.
that, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the
You don't say
afterlife.
troll. You don't know that name.
I'm pretty sure this is the afterlife, because if you guys, I don't know where you guys are from, but I saw a bunch of lights, and I've always been told light at the end of the tunnel.
Is this the is like the bad place?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I wasn't going anywhere good.
From the stories
Not
I've
bad.
been told,
More neutral. I'm looking for like a medium place.
all the children's stories I've been told, being a tiefling, didn't really describe it this way.
Well, maybe we're not in your afterlife.
Well, whoever's
Maybe
this
you're
is, it sucks.
Maybe you're my spirit guides, though I did know you in the place we came from, so maybe you're just taking that form in my head.
Don't you owe me money?
No, spirit guide, I do not.
All right, we're gonna switch from there. We are going to go to yes, we're gonna go to Nicholas. So Nicholas, you rolled a 13 on your stealth check. As you're going up to the smoke, leaving your horse behind, telling it to stay without tying it up.
Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt.
As you get closer,
What could possibly go wrong?
As you get closer, you see a fire, like a fire, like a stack of wood together in a bunch to create an actual fire, and that seems to be where the smoke was coming from. You don't see anyone around it. However, a large yellowish orangish arm or hand grabs like the tree that you're next to and looks over at you. It is a large creature with small tusks coming out of it, huge rotund belly, with kind of like kind of like a loincloth, really, just covering its junky areas, with a big old club in its other hand.
You got it, partner. I'm gonna back away slowly, keeping eye contact. I'm out of your hair. Didn't mean to. Just curious about fire.
He's stepping closer.
How fast does this thing look?
It's very big and its belly is very huge. So it doesn't look like it's. Let me see.
How fast am I?
Doesn't look like it's too fast.
I'm not that fast.
You definitely look faster. I mean, it's big, but it's also it must be so heavy because its belly is just, and it's not muscle. I mean, there is muscle,
Okay,
but it's
I'm gonna
mainly.
I suddenly I pretend to get really shocked and I go, oh my god, I've never, and I point behind him. And I would like to make a deception check.
Make it with
Amazing.
hinder 1 because you don't speak its language for convincing it. You are still pointing, but however.
Aw, man. No, it doesn't believe me. I could, but I don't think it's worth it in this case. I'm gonna run. I turn and run.
He starts.
And
It starts.
As I do, I whistle for Odysseus.
Give me a persuasion check with bolster 2.
Okay.
Or bolster, yeah. And you add your horse to this.
Okay. So my horse skill, that's gonna be a 23.
A 23. Okay. As you turn and run away, you also you see another one pop up next to you, and you just whoa, freak out and start darting away even more.
Yeah.
As they both start clamoring towards you. As Odysseus galloping or whatever. Thank you, babe. Right towards you. It's heading right towards you. How you get? Are you asking it to stop?
I
Are you
fully like grab mane, vault on like one of those people in the horse show, like the what is it? The one that's Cirque du Soleil but for horses. I went to that show all the time growing up.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Okay. Could I argue for my horse skill?
This is horse, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not giving you bolster 1 for this.
Ugh. Yeah, I push. Okay, so I rolled a I would roll a 7, so I push.
You roll a 7. Okay, gotcha.
I rolled a 4.
Good.
Plus, I have a good
call.
strength and I have a good horse, but
Okay.
almost that nice 14.
So you're able to swing onto the horse. However, let's see what we can do to you.
I get a muscle cramp.
I mean, you're about to get. So as you grab onto your horse and you don't swing up right away, your arm twists as you get tugged, and then you pull yourself up, but it hurts so badly. So for the next 2 days, you have hinder 1 strength checks.
Ugh. All right. Worth it.
So it's, but you're able to get on, but it pulled super hard as you got on your horse, and it has no problem galloping away past these rivers. What direction are you going? You were originally heading east.
Could I go? I'm going east. Well, clearly east was the wrong direction, so I'm gonna go. Can I see anything as I'm galloping?
Fuck.
Well, we don't know if we start in the same place.
You don't.
Yeah.
You're all in very different places. So give me a perception check with hinder 1 as you're reeling from the pain, and this is a very quick thing to like notice because you're at full speed on your horse.
Oh God, I rolled max on the hinder. I don't see shit.
What's your total?
The 4.
Oh, 4?
I rolled a 6
yeah.
on the die, a 4 on the hinder. Yeah, no.
You have no idea. So which direction do you want to choose? In the heat of the moment.
I'll try south.
You try south? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you head.
Or wait, no, was that wasn't like.
I was gonna say, isn't south the way she came from?
No. She's been going south. She went southeast, and then she started heading east.
So I'll go south.
You'll go south again? Okay. So you head south past them. And you ride for a while, and they're chasing after you. However, you eventually, and you're on a horse, so you're going much quicker than other people, so you're going to be going through these areas a lot faster. You eventually hit a river. You see it coming up. Actually, you like reach it. The river is heading. The river is heading east, and it's also heading southwest.
Rivers are good.
Where can I follow it downstream?
If you'd like.
Or which one's downstream, which one's upstream?
Downstream would be, let's see here, it would be to southwest.
Okay, downstream southwest, upstream is northeast. Okay.
It's no. The other side upstream is actually east, just east.
Mm.
It bends.
I'll go upstream for now, I guess, and I'll cross over to the other side of the river.
You're gonna try and cross?
How quick is it and how deep here?
I would have to have you make a perception check to find like a shallow part to try and get through on your horse.
I'll go along the river for a bit longer before I do that then.
Okay. Also, give me a perception check as you're doing that either way.
See, it's fine now. 21.
21. Okay. So, it seems like the ogres are still trying to chase, but you pretty much left in the dust. Like they're super far back. If you just follow this, you should be fine. But you see in the river, as you're looking for like a shallow part, you see creatures swimming in the river. Long whiskers, very large, but like kind of slick bodies at the same time. Give me a nature check.
Not as good at that.
Give him a nature check to see if them's good fried.
16.
16. So these look like otters. However, they are gigantic. They're large.
They look like otters.
They're much bigger than your
I
average
thought they
otter.
were catfish.
I also thought catfish. We
and Mitch
rescind our
were like-
statements about
Yeah, you see,
fried otter being.
you see two of them like holding hands, like in the water, like swimming backwards. Like they don't seem violent. They kind of look at you curiously as you gallop by.
I'll follow them.
You follow
If I
them?
can. Yeah, I'm gonna go where they're going.
Okay, sure. They're pretty much going upstream as well, but they eventually like stop at a certain point. Do you keep going past them, or are you stopping?
Does this look like a good place to cross?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll stop. I'll get out. I have a little bit of like feed and sugar cubes that I'll give to Odysseus at this point, and then like let him drink a little bit. Running water is probably the best I'm gonna do right now. I'm not gonna start any fires, so I'm gonna just kind of take a little bit of a drink.
All right, we're about to all find out. This is about to be canon for what otters sound like in this world. Arr? Arr? One of
I
them
kinda
swims
look
up to you.
I offer it a sugar cube.
Make your persuasion check or nature.
We're gonna go with persuasion.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
I'll mimic that sound back to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
And it just goes back to swimming.
Mhm.
They seem to be kind of like playful about it. They don't seem like they're onto like a mission or anything.
Yeah.
But the ogres are not following you anymore. You got way past them. You don't even see
Okay.
them.
Must be afraid of the otters.
The otters are gonna eat me.
No.
I'm gonna once I think Odysseus is a little bit rested, I'm gonna hop off, and I'm actually going to take off. I'm gonna strip so that generally you don't want to get your clothes wet when you're river crossing because you don't know what the temperature is gonna be at night. So Nick is gonna take off his clothes, tie them onto the top of the horse, and then kind of like lead the horse across.
Okay. So go ahead and just give me a acrobatics or nature check.
Does it have to be one of those things?
Yes. Actually, it should
Use
be,
her horse
and it'll be
skill.
for the horse's stats, which I have.
Okay.
So just give me a roll for whichever of those you want to do.
Does the horse also have a
Do
specialized
not
horse
roll
skill?
nature for the horse. It will be bad. Because that's intelligence.
I rolled really bad.
Oh man.
God.
What's your total? 5? Okay, it's not below 4. Okay, it has a 0 modifier. Alright, so that's a 5. So it's having a... Give me a luck check as well.
I'm scared of all my dice.
This is your luck.
Right?
Jesus Christ. Okay, luck check. Good thing I'm pretty lucky. That's gonna be a 13.
A 13, okay. So the horse is pretty... Odysseus is pretty apprehensive about going across. And it takes you a bit. Luckily, the ogres are not following you anymore, and that would have caused a huge problem. But this horse clearly does not like crossing rivers. But you eventually do...
Come on.
Actually,
I
give
know,
me
I
a...
know, it's not fun.
and it's like it doesn't seem to be handling it very well, even getting across. Give me another acrobatics check
For the horse?
Yeah,
Same thing.
same thing. Okay. The horse
All the numbers around it are higher.
the horse topples over, unfortunately, and takes 4 damage.
Killing it instantly?
No, not killing it instantly. It's got more horse. It's got more horse than you.
I should hope that a horse has more horse than me.
Yeah. It's got
That
more
only
health.
makes sense.
It's got more health than you. But it does fall over.
I'm gonna brace and help get him back up. Luckily, in the water, it's a little bit easier because
Okay.
buoyancy. But
You do manage to get him back up, but he immediately runs back to the original side.
all right, I guess we're staying on that side. We'll try again later. I'll put my clothes back on once I'm dry. and yeah, we'll
The clothes are wet.
I'm
now, by the way.
I'll walk with the horse for a
Okay.
little bit at least right now. Give him a little bit of a break, and when I feel like he's ready, I'll hop back on and we'll go off at a little trot.
Okay, and when he fell, your clothes did get wet.
Okay, that's all right.
Which
I don't love
direction?
it, but
Which direction did you say you were going?
upstream.
Upstream.
So
Okay, so you continue it. Okay, just on this side of the river. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So as you do that, let's switch over again. Let's see here. Who do we want to look at?
I think just
think-
Beatrice and Jean-Claude have to go. If I'm not mistaken.
Them and
18.
18.
Oh, the
I'm gonna
18.
have us.
Got it.
I'm gonna have us do A team actually.
Mhm.
So you're all very wounded. I think you're both at 1 hit point, if I'm not mistaken. You do not heal. So yeah, you're all. What would you like to do? Ambriel is in fit condition.
Can my
Ambriel is looking for a stick.
can I
You can get one.
I don't know why I'm talking like this still.
You got wandering accent
Sure.
syndrome.
Oh no.
It
My
happened.
name's Sharon.
You can call me Shar.
I pick plants.
No,
Plants heal your wounds. It stops the bleeding.
Turn. My poultice didn't it didn't do anything
Your poultice.
for the wound.
Sometimes you just got.
I just gotta get in it.
I'm gonna say your main focus for that was stopping the bleeding and making sure that in getting you all to not smell, getting you all to smell bad for predators. If you would like to stop and focus, and you would have to find things for a poultice. So if you would like to take the time to do that, you may.
How long?
But you are in wolf territory, based.
Yeah.
on...
I think we should keep going.
I
I can get a poultice done later, but I can't if we're dead.
I was going to say I think we should find a place to maybe hunker down. I I can't imagine that sleeping out in the open is going to be good for us.
No, I'm gonna write just to get our bearings again. I would like to make one last nature check to try to see if I can locate the direction that we might find water.
Absolutely.
Don't fuck me. It fucked me. 6?
6. You're not sure. The last thing you remember was south or east, but you've kind of got turned around, so you're not really sure what's the best at this point.
All I remember is
a wolf slash to the entire body will do that to a person.
Yeah. I'm not feeling very well. I think I'll keep an eye out for plants, but I don't know where we should go. South or east, maybe. I don't know where that is right now.
Can I determine which way is south or east?
Sure, make a nature check.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you know
Total,
exactly
total
which...
of 19.
Yeah, you know exactly which way is... hell, you know which way is north, east, west, and south. Like, you got
Once
all
you
of
figure
them.
out one of them, it's kind of easy to figure out the
Yeah,
rest.
but take the... just take the...
All right, so yeah, I will take us eastward.
Eastward? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you were all going eastward.
Did I find another stick?
Yeah, you found a stick. Actually, give me a perception check just to see if you get like a better stick.
Improved stick. You get a greater stick.
I think that's I rolled a natural 16 awareness, so that's 18.
18? Okay, yeah. Are you going for a sharp stick again?
It worked well last time, so I'll keep doing it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking for one of those light weapons.
So you find another sharp stick. It looks a little bit heftier, which is good because the other one broke.
Snapped.
Yeah, it snapped off. So it does look like a little more durable. So that's good. So you're all heading eastward. I assume you're all stealth. Are you stealthing or are you picking up the pace?
Don't think we particularly excel at stealth. So
Not bad at it, but
yeah,
I'm bad at stealth.
I say we just carry on ahead. We get out of here as fast as possible.
We're just as good as dead if we don't find somewhere to sleep, I think. So
Agreed.
if something kills us along the way, well, we made a good run at it.
I'm gonna name this weapon Stick. Is there any other stats I should write down for it so I don't forget that I have a stick? Pointy.
Just a 1d4 plus your dex mod for damage.
Stick, comma, pointy. Yeah, I have a bad awareness score, but I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for like caves and stuff.
Same
Caves and
thing.
stuff?
I'm gonna keep looking for whatever I can find that I think would protect us from wolves
I would
and
like
other
to
shit that wants to eat us. Apparently,
I would like to use nature, if at all
Mhm.
possible, for that to try to locate where a logical place for a cave might be.
Okay, yeah. Everyone make your checks.
That's not bad. 13.
No.
What did you roll?
Faith, that's not a number.
Because there's reasons why. What did you roll exactly?
7.
7? Okay. And Mitch, what did you roll?
A 13.
13? Okay.
14.
Of course.
14?
I don't know why you want to save Shard's life. She sucks.
Well, that's just the person rolling for Sharn.
Yeah.
So Amrel, you won't find any better sticks than what you already found.
I wasn't looking for a better stick. I was
But you were
looking for
looking
a
for
place
stuff.
to sleep.
Oh, you were looking for a place to... Okay.
I
already
already
found-
found a better stick.
Yeah, they already found a better stick, so.
And then you're looking for... Remind me
Caves
then what
and
hybrid
like,
cave you're
like
looking
other,
for.
things that might
Shelter.
Yeah, we were
get
looking
turned into
for
a home.
caves.
Okay. So as far as caves go, you didn't really think about it before, but where you originally started, there was what looked like a tiny little cave if you wanted to try to go back there.
But then we gotta cross paths with the wolf.
No.
Nah.
But there wasn't any water there,
Yeah.
so we would have had to move anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so you keep heading east then.
Mhm.
Okay, and you're going at a brisk pace. So just give me dexterity checks, everyone.
Oh God.
12.
Okay.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Mitch.
0.
All right. So you don't go any faster than you would have liked, but it's still faster than stealthing. You eventually. Okay. You eventually, after walking for a while, for a couple hours, or an hour or two, you eventually do. Yeah. You eventually. You do see a river.
Mhm.
Eventually, and it seems like the trees end. Or the tree line ends. I mean, you see some past it, but it's farther in the distance. And you see the river. It's kind of like circular at this spot, and you do see some an elevated rocky platform in this kind of clearing. What do you do?
There's a platform in a rocky clearing.
It's not. It's an elevated. Sorry, it's an elevated area of just grass, but surrounding it is rock.
Okay.
It's like Pride Rock.
I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna go over to the water, see if it looks clean.
See if it looks
I
clean.
mean, high ground is good, right?
Okay, make a perception check as you do that.
16.
16. Jean-Claude, make a perception check.
Hot shit.
Our two highest end characters are going to meet each other.
Perception 17.
17. You
Good,
both
I'm
see you see the group and you see Jean-Claude.
Oh dear
Is
God!
everything all right?
What are you?
Is there a person over there, or is it a creature that you're now
Well,
talking
this is not a very nice thing to say to me.
Oh,
What if I said the same thing to you? What are you? How does that feel? This is not a nice
I'm
thing
an
to say.
angel.
Well, I am.
Siblings? You
I am
can say, dear
Jean-Claude.
God, what are you?
I am Jean-Claude.
Nice to meet you, Jean-Claude. I'm Umbriel.
Hello, Sharn here. You look
Are you here by yourself?
sick. Yeah. Do you or have you? How have the wolves not gotten you?
Well, I believe that, as you can see, there is this waterfront on the side of me, so the wolves can really only come from, perhaps, maybe I have more than one direction, but, there's someone else here with me, but she is off doing something at the moment, what do you mean there are wolves?
We were
I have not
and
seen- I've-
Sharn kind of like points to her chest, which is cut open. There are wolves.
Well, I have not seen such creatures, so I did not think that
Then
they are here, so, perhaps you are just very unlucky.
I have been feeling very unlucky lately, so. This
Yeah, I can
was
tell. This is what happens when you get a giant slash mark across your chest.
But still alive. Do you need any medical
Actually, do I
assistance, or-
recognize Jean-Claude? The name? What
The
he looks
name?
Yeah, do either of us?
Does Dante?
Does he? I mean, does he
Is
get out
Jean-Claude-
much? I mean, he
I-
doesn't really get out. You can try a knowledge check, but
I
it's
do
a high
want
DC.
to know rich people who might die.
Yes,
for
that's
reasons.
true.
Dante got a 15.
It's a high DC, so I'm gonna say it's a 20 essentially.
12.
Dirty 20. I know him.
You know him. His mother
Ah.
asks you to
I
come
was gonna
check
say
on him all the
you're
time.
probably like his chief physician.
Yeah.
He's a
Then
lot of work.
Oh my! I didn't recognize you in the sunlight, Tarlin.
ah yes,
Jean-Claude.
well I am probably burning up quite a bit. What do you not think?
Yes,
This is
let's
probably not the best place
let's
for me,
get
but
some
I do.
aloe and maybe some cover, some shade. I don't think your skin can handle it.
Well, I am mostly still
No.
wearing my clothes and everything, so it's really just my face and perhaps my scalp that is in trouble.
Yes, he's a patient of mine. I'm going to get can I
I can't lift him.
do I have a hat? I have a hat. I
You
give it to
can
him.
decide that. That's you. You let me know.
Yep, I have like a little bit of like a something of a cross between like a sun hat and a gardener's hat, and
Nice.
I will hand that over to Jean-Claude.
Embriel is gonna ignore
To
them
the
and go
thing.
look at himself in the river.
Um,
He doesn't like being dirty. He's gonna fix his hair.
It is so nice to see you, Sean. I couldn't begin to think that I perhaps was alone here with this other person. Not that she is bad or anything, but it's just we were starting to get worried. We did not think we had many survival skills on our own. So it's nice to see you and this large man. And is that also one?
Abrielle killed the wolf, or not killed, pushed one off, and Dante, I believe, is a cook. So we're pretty set as a group. I think we found water. Where is your friend? Are they out?
She went to look for some sort of dwelling for us to do. So this is because sitting out here in the open is not ideal once night falls. But we figured that we would want to stay close to this here water source. So it seems quite clean. There's that mountain in the distance which I recognize, but I cannot put a name on. And this is about what I know. I have not really moved since I got here. This is, I figured I was comfortable and relatively safe, so I figured I would stay.
Yeah, no, this was smart.
Did not
Good.
want to overexert myself, I already played the piano today.
Oh, yeah.
And I went on the stairs all by
don't
myself.
want to, you don't want to test yourself too much.
Exactly, and I already went on the stairs all by myself as well.
Oh, yeah, no, you rest. We'll look around, I guess, and see what supplies we're working with and wait for your friend. Did your friend have a name?
Yes, I believe her name is Beatrice or something like this. She is a sort of teacher, she says. I believe she works with small children. And so, this is me of great mind and intellect, and her of apparently also decent mind and intellect. This is, good for intellectual things, but making it out there in the wild is not perhaps the thing that we were best at.
Do you understand? Well, hopefully we'll all balance each other out and band together and try to get back wherever we're from. Are you also having memory problems? Your mind is the sharpest and healthiest part of you.
Yes, this is true. I'm remembering things perfectly well, but it's the specifics, the names of things that are escaping me. I do not know why. I think it is perhaps related. Actually, I do not know what happened one minute I was playing the piano with, and Whitley was there, and I do not say Whitley. I do not say this. This is not a thing that is happening in real life right now. One of my servants was there. This is what I said. I was playing the piano. One of my servants was there with me, and I was suddenly just here laying on this beach with the log on my back, and I figured, this was comfortable enough. I sat back up, I popped my head and things, but
it was I should tell you, but perhaps we can wait for your friend to get back and I can tell you all at once. I don't know where we are, but I do know a bit about what happened, or at least what led to us ending up here. And I have some theories. There's these plants. They've gone extinct hundreds of years ago. The last ones my grandmother saw when she was a little girl. It's impossible.
Well, you know what they say about impossible things. You know, you were there when I was born. They did not think that I would make it past 6 or 7, and yet here we are.
Here we are. I'm going to look at what plants we have in the area. You stay comfortable and don't move too quickly. And we'll wait for your friends to get back. Or your friend. And I'm gonna try to get a feel of the plant life here and hopefully get some stuff for medicine. Please. Make a poultice.
Let me know when Beatrice comes back. I don't.
Is Ambriel
how-
doing anything? I was gonna
Embryo
check
was
in with
cleaning
him.
himself in the
Okay.
in the waters.
All right. So if that's all you're doing,
Ambriel's
then we'll go
cleaning
to.
up.
Okay. In that case, we'll
But
go to
he
Beatrice.
is being considerate enough to do that downstream, so it doesn't.
Okay. Beatrice, go ahead and give me a perception or nature check for looking for shelter.
Yeah, I think I'm better at nature actually.
Crafting materials and shelter.
Yeah. Was it nature's? 16.
Okay. I mean, there's some decent trees over here. If you want to take your chances with that. And then you find some like fallen. What type of material specifically are you looking for?
So I was specifically looking for stuff to build a lean-to and stuff to build maybe some sort of fishing.
Is a lean-to like a thing for a shelter? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
A lean-to is just like
It's
some leaves and
literally you put
branches.
like branches, you put like
Right.
leaves on the
That thing
ground
is- okay.
and prop sticks up against
And
Right,
then
the
you
branch.
okay.
lean
It
a
is
branch to a tree.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that's what that was. Yes, I know what that is. Yeah, you find materials for that. A fishing pole. I mean, you find sticks, but you don't have like a string and a hook, and like it's a whole thing. And
Or any sharper looking rocks.
yeah, you can find
Or even tough rocks that you could maybe like make sharper.
yeah, you find.
You're gonna be looking for shirt or flint or maybe obsidian, says the archaeologist.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I know you know, but
All right, you find a couple rocks.
All right. So Beatrice is going to kind of lean a couple of branches up against the most likely looking shelter spot
Mm-hmm.
and maybe snap a couple of branches or kind of leave herself a little bit of a trail from the spot she found as she walks back to where she left Jean-Claude.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk your way back, you see other people here. You see someone cleaning themselves off in the river.
they're hot.
So hot.
Flirt
And
with
then you
yourself.
have this
Do
whole
it.
angel devil thing going
Yeah.
on.
Oh my god.
I ship it.
Sexy.
Aw.
She's 44 and he's 23.
Yeah, exactly.
May December is perfectly legal.
Love it.
I'm sorry. I thought, like, do MILFs not have rights?
Yeah, excuse you. Milk
Yeah,
rights.
come on,
Yeah,
Susanna.
apologies. MILF rights. What? Jean-Claude?
Oui.
Oh, good. I think I found a spot. You have met some other people, some friends, I hope?
One of them is a friend of mine. They sort of just, you left, waited a few minutes, I set up the
Oh,
ransom,
yes,
and then they came over the ridge.
Hello, it is very nice to meet you. You seem kind of familiar, but I can't place you.
Sharn Beaton, healer.
Nice to meet you. Oh my! It looks like you have taken quite a blow.
They're wolves.
Oh, that
It
is
seems
what
we
I
have
was
more to worry about
concerned
than just the
about. I
rain.
wanted to find us some shelter, but I wasn't finding much upstream. I think I found a place a little downstream, a nice, pleasant-looking tree that I think we could build up a little bit. And then we are nice and close to the river. I also found a number of rocks and was hoping we could perhaps craft something so we could do a little bit of fishing.
That would be good. We're going to be having to worry about protein, but water, shelter, and then I also have some tubers that I can share that I found where we landed. So we do have some food for the evening. I am going to look around a bit for some medicinal herbs, and then we can all kind of, I guess, have a chat about what exactly happened and how we all ended up here. These are my companions, Ambrielle, who scared off the wolf, and this is Dante, cook, family man.
It is very
Or
nice.
butcher, right? Sorry.
Yes, a butcher.
Butcher and
It's okay.
family.
It's similar. I do cook things. It's just, it's not really the main thing that I do.
Yeah.
Well, it is very nice to meet both of you. You also look very injured, sir. Is there... I'm not particularly strong, so I don't know that I can assist much, but I am good at patching up small children, and their bruises and bumps. So if you need a hand, an assistant looking for plants, I am very quick to learn new things and to recognize sorts of patterns and that sort of thing. So if you can tell me what we're looking for, perhaps I can help you search.
Yeah, she's gonna take out her as they kind of conference, and she actually looks up and looks to Dante and says, "Would you be able to carry Jean-Claude to our new shelter?"
He doesn't look much heavier than you, and you're about the size of a child, or one of my children anyway. And so I do not think this will be a challenge for me. I still have one good arm.
He's a tiefling too, right?
Yes.
Beatrice.
Yeah. All right.
He's also an aging tiefling. He's 48.
Mitch and I went, we want to be tieflings, but instead of being young and hot, we want to be old family people.
Yeah. My gnome is the equivalent of 54. She's going to pull out a little bound book journal and show you some of her some of the plants that she's looking for in the area.
Oh, I think that I have seen that one actually. Here, I can show you where I was looking for it, where I last remember it.
Can I make this is a specialized medicine check with bolster or help or something?
Lobby.
I'm also helping.
I'm not looking for poison. I'm not looking for food. I'm only looking for medicinal herbs to make a poultice. Okay. And help is just hinder or
bolster?
No, hinder, bolster.
Bolster one, yep.
I believe in you.
Okay, not as bad as it could be. That's gonna be 15.
15, okay. So Beatrice, looking at those pictures or descriptions or whatever it was, you thought you had seen plants that were like that over here. However, they seem to be actually different, and only someone with a keen eye like Sharn would be able to tell. Sharn, you get a good scope of this place. You're not seeing anything that would make a good poultice. You saw some that made good ones back near the wolf territory. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's really much use for something like that in this area.
Shite. Well, can I at least I do have some of the extinct herbs and plants that I collected.
Right, for numbing the pain specifically was that one. Yes.
Yes. I will use that a little bit, and I will also so there's no yarrow, no chamomile, and none of these basic plants? Nothing? Okay.
Well, it's a magical place, so there's only magical plants.
Okay. Looking at the
I'll
ones that
also
look
say
similar.
it is harder for you because things are very different, but you're not seeing anything you could possibly use in this area.
All right. Are there any plants that I don't recognize?
Go ahead and make a new roll. This is not the medicine.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Why don't you tell me what kind of plants that you wouldn't recognize, like that might have other uses that you might be looking for?
Well, mostly I was thinking are these related forms, or could these possibly have a medical use? They're just so old that they went extinct far before my family was
So
practicing.
that's what you're getting. You're getting like you recognize those one numbing plants. However, like everything else seems new to you. So it seems like they probably have some application. You don't know what it is. You could try like experimentation and that sort of thing.
Yep, that's what she starts gathering samples, and she's going to start with the standard thing. What is it? So it's topical application to make sure they're not going to cause a dermatitis reaction, and then she'll wait, see how that goes, eat a little bit, see how that goes. And also try to document looking at like the root structure and the leaf shape and the color and some of the other things like the particulars, seeds, if there are any.
See if they're related to anything in your book.
Yeah, see if they're related to any like lesser forms that I'm familiar with, or any of the families, because families of plants can sometimes do similar things, except for nightshade. Nightshade does very different things. One kills you and one feeds you.
I will just assist you if you give me a piece of paper and some.
Yeah, I definitely do.
I'll help sketch out.
Let's should we go towards the shelter? This will take me a while, unfortunately. I can treat our pain, but I cannot do anything about our wounds and a poultice until I know what these plants do. Unfortunately, I'm flying a little bit blind.
That is perfectly okay, dear. We can make sure that we are.
Sorry, it's just been a very long time since anyone's called me dear.
Oh, well, you seem like a very dear person.
You remind me of some of my apprentices, darling.
Well, we will do our best to take care of each other during this trying time. And yes, I think getting to the shelter would be best. You said Umbriel and Dante. And Dante, you said that you could help carry Jean-Claude?
Oh, of course. Easily.
Yes. You can follow me this way to the shelter. I left a little bit of a path for us to follow. And I'll lead them to the sort of area I found.
Yeah, and you still have a couple hours until... Actually, make a nature check, everyone, to see how long until nightfall.
10.
I can't believe I wasted that good roll on figuring out how long we have until nightfall.
Jean-Claude gets a 17 and
24.
Dante gets a 12.
Okay, so Jean-Claude and... Was that Beatrice or Ambriel?
Ambriel doesn't know shit.
Okay,
He's
so-
upset that his hair messed up.
So Dante...
Beatrice is
or
like,
Beatrice.
actually, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, so you got about like 4 hours left until nighttime.
I think we have about 4 hours of daylight. With that roll, can I also get a gauge of what the whether or not it's like how warm it is temperature wise? I'm trying to think about how cool it will get when the night
It's
comes and
pretty
whether or not we
warm.
need a fire.
It's
It's
pretty
pretty
hot
warm.
out. It's pretty hot out.
Okay. Thankfully, I don't think we will need the fire this evening. Though we might want one in case that would scare off animals, but I don't know what else you have come across during your travels.
Nothing. Only the wolves. But when I think we are, then anything is on the table. This would probably be, as we kind of get to the shelter, before we get down to the nitty-gritty of the camp and shelter, I should probably tell you what I think happened. The thing you saw if you saw in the sky.
I can't
You
remember
remember?
if Beatrice remembered. Can't remember if she wrote it.
I think Jean.
She saw it. I can't remember if she remembered
I think
it.
Jean Claude was the only one who
Yeah,
remembered.
but I couldn't remember it because I didn't see it. Because
Right.
So
was
really,
confusing.
it's all
I saw it and couldn't remember.
Yeah, it is confusing.
Ambriel didn't see shit.
It would be confusing for him to like figure out what he saw.
I don't remember how we got here. I remember waking up. I know that I was a teacher. I know that I had two young boys that I looked after. I taught them, but I don't remember their names. I know that I have a sister. I know that we lived in a large a place with a lot of other people, but I can't think of the name of the place or even what sort of a place it was.
As far as I'm aware, we're all from that same large place with lots of people. And on the last day that we were there, lights started falling from the sky. Thousands. They
Like
filled,
stars?
sort of, yes. And they filled the sky. And there are legends going back. They're called Mage's Tears. No?
You couldn't think of the name before, remember?
Oh, right.
Remember? You forgot?
I can't remember the name, but there were legends of this event, and the magic it meant. It contained a lot of raw potential, but also disaster. Usually, it wasn't so bad because the magical beasties would defend the world. The dragons, the griffins, all of them. However,
There weren't that many of those, if any of those.
no. We had hunted most of them down for sport or just for existing because they were a threat. When we needed them most, they weren't there. But if I'm right, and I think I'm right, I think we're in the past. I think we're far in the past. These plants, they went extinct hundreds or even longer. I don't think anyone else we know is there, not because they're dead, but because they haven't been born yet. David, are you doing all right?
What's going on?
It's okay if it's my accent. I'm also struggling.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a really good accent.
No. I had to take a call.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm distracting you guys.
no worries. We just wanted to be sure. Anyway, so yeah, Sharn kind of finishes with that, like, not because they're dead, but because they haven't been born yet.
Perhaps that would explain why we are forgetting. Or not remembering. Like, if it doesn't exist, then how could we know it? Oh, this is why I never wanted to read these books about going into the past. It is too confusing.
Well, I loved the old stories my grandmother used to tell. Can't remember her name either, but that was already starting to go before this. But all we can do now is survive, and I have to believe we were brought back for a purpose. We're meant to do something. Otherwise, why are we not just dead?
And with that, I think we're gonna end the episode.
Hey.
With one of our big groups, a lot of people meeting up with each other, including near
Yeah,
the
the
watering
only
hole.
one is Nick alone.
Nick's the only one still alone. Well, he's got his horse. He's got Odysseus.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you and Swamp Buddies, and then who have some tension going on now. And then the other buddies who actually seem to be good buddies. Cat and
Despite the language.
Cat,
yeah,
the cat, the dog, and the knives.
yeah. Great children's story. They're doing pretty good, actually. Honestly, they're doing great considering they've done pretty good. One of them's climbed down a
What
mountain.
language does you said it was Tiefling?
Tiefling.
That is German?
Infernal.
Infernal is German?
Infernal,
Okay.
yeah.
Canonically speaking.
So you just need to meet up with either Forlorn or
We actually have a lot of
Any of the
tieflings.
tieflings,
Beatrice
really.
There's
and
a lot of
Dante.
tieflings. No, when
No,
you
I think Beatrice is from Alsace-Lorraine. That's why Beatrice speaks French.
so
Yeah.
when you two anytime tieflings are talking to each other, you're all going to be speaking. Mitch, you'll just speak in English, and then you'll
Okay.
be able to understand each other. is what I
Damn.
was planning on doing. No, they're going to be able to
Damn.
understand.
I was like hoping over the course of the campaign that that Knives would eventually just become fluent.
Maybe
Maybe
Knives
Maybe he
you
will.
work on it. You can, David. As I said before, you can work and try things.
Do whatever
if you
you
want
want,
to work
David.
on that, you totally can.
Sharn is going to be so much more effective once she has magic. I'm just saying.
Assuming she gets
Yo.
magic.
Yeah,
Forlorn
I
would
don't know
become
what
so
else
much
she
more.
do.
Barbarian.
you're all
For
working
Lorne-
your way towards something.
Forlorn would also become much more effective with magic with his like 20s in his mental stats.
Yeah, I gotta say, the one thing that's bumming me out with Nick is that I dumped int because he's not as book learned, and nature's int. So
Well, when you get a class, you could always get. Hopefully, it'll probably have like a skill, nature, and you just take that, so it gets rid of all the negatives.
I
and
think
gets
that's
something.
one of the most annoying things, that nature is intelligence based, because a lot of like roleplay wise, a lot of nature characters you don't
Right.
you push them into wisdom because it
or awareness
or awareness because it leans a little bit more character wise into the like type of character you want to play, not to be as book learned and just sort of that kind of like nature-y archetype.
in
doesn't
tune,
Right.
one with the planet.
And then there's the nature skill, and they're like, you better have read that in a
Well,
book, or
the
else you don't
difference-
know shit.
The difference is, and this is a matter of, I guess, opinion and how you play it, but like, the difference is the nature skill is how much you have learned about nature. Whereas, like, if you were playing a nature character and you wanted to make a similar sort of check, I would make you use survival, because that's like,
Yeah.
like
But we don't have
intuitive.
survival.
You
Well,
may not
right, but-
know the scientific name for this plant, but you know
But you know that,
That you can
right.
eat it.
Yeah, I
But
know
if you,
it's not
but you
gonna
know that
kill
if you
me.
eat it, you won't survive.
Yeah,
and that's a
it's just
survival
we
check,
don't really
baby.
have a survival.
Whereas-
skill. It's
whereas
all
someone-
nature perception. So
whereas someone who like knows about nature, who learned it in a book, may know how to identify it, might not know how to forage for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't know where it
Right.
grows specifically,
And-
doesn't know how best to like get it out, to extract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, kids, this is just your daily reminder that the oil companies and the global rich are burning the planet to the ground. So I don't know, maybe we should do something about that. Just a little PSA. I
Hey, you know
Garden.
what?
don't know. Do you like living? Do you like the earth?
Recycle
Well,
all
I
you
got a
want.
proposition for you.
Do you like the idea?
Stop drilling oil?
Do you like the idea of descendants?
I'm not saying, recycling is bad or anything, but what I'm saying is that like 10 companies is doing 70% of all pollution in this world. So maybe it's not our fault.
There's
Yeah,
still
what I'm
shit we can
saying-
do, but learn how to garden.
Yeah, it's past personal responsibility. It's time to hit the streets, children. Or adults.
Whoever.
Here,
Tie yourself to a tree. Lock the doors of a national oil company. Kia Hummer.
did you hear that? Kind of unrelated, but did you hear that? Like the first Starbucks in Seattle finally unionized.
Yeah! I thought it was in Buffalo.
Was it Buffalo?
Yeah, I thought it was Buffalo, New York.
Gonna be honest, kind of hurt my wallet, but I'm okay with it.
Solidarity.
It's whatever. It's
Solidarity.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy with. Yeah,
I'm
I've
okay
had to
losing
work.
$10.
I've had to work at Starbucks. Let them unionize.
I'm not saying they
Also,
shouldn't.
Well, hold on. Let anybody unionize.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. No,
In
I
fact,
agree.
why don't we all unionize?
We should.
Like, we should join the International Workers of the World, the Wobblies, one big damn union.
The
Anyway,
Wobblies. No, I don't like the name.
you don't like the Wobblies?
The name?
How dare!
It's
And that makes him a bootlicker, not liking the
You're a
name.
bootlicker, scab.
Oh my
This is-
god.
This is
David,
the
what I
actual
will say
podcast.
is that generally prices don't rise that much when people
Oh no,
unionize.
I'm invested in Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, I have no sympathy for you then, David.
No, hey, listen. I wanted to make some extra money on the side, and in order to do that, I need to participate in this broken system we call capitalism.
No, I'm not angry at you for shooting your shot, man. Like, do what you gotta do, make it dime. We're all in a capitalist hellscape. However, I don't have sympathy for anyone in the stock market.
Like,
And I'm in the stock market. Me and my dad argue about it constantly because he's like, retirement, and I'm just like, I know, mine is too, but also we need a better system than this.
I was like, I invested in them a few months ago. So I was like, you know what? People go to Starbucks for pumpkin spice shit, coffee. You know, like there's gonna be like an uptick. I'll make $5, pull out, good.
And actually, kids, I think we should go one step further. Check out worker democracy, wherein the workers make the decisions about the company. Through the democratic process, it's been helpful and proven in other countries, specifically France and Italy.
All right, so on that
On
note,
that note,
With those extra PSAs after the
This-
end of
May
This
I
was
may I give the closer of
yeah, absolutely, you may.
May your climate stay unwarmed and your labor always organized.
Stay normal, my friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they meant.
Yeah.
Jace. Okay. All right.
Jace.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.